Hi teacher, today I would like to tell you a short conversation between the man and the woman. Conversation 1. The woman said to the man she was really tired that day and she thought they hadn't get back from their trip until late the night before. The man agreed with her and he said she just spent a week skiing in the mountain, and he wanted to know how it was. The woman agreed with him, and she said she couldn't remember the last time uh, she had had so much fun. The woman wanted to know if the man wasn't planning to take a vacation soon. The man disagreed with her, no, until after July, and he said he had to wait until he returned from my business trip to Hong Kong, and he commented he was planning to rent a house at the beach before the first week of August. Number two, the man said to the woman they needed to plan the meeting after, and he said it was rescheduled to start at 8:30, and he thought they would have to have the financial report first. The woman agreed with him, and she said Sally should speak second because she was going to introduce the New York project. The man was happy to hear that, and he thought it would be time for a coffee break. And he suggested putting some presentation after the coffee break and taking them to lunch. The woman agreed with him, and she said after lunch they could go over the quality report and organize the planning committee, and she thought they could manage to cover everything before the end of the day. Number three, the woman said sorry to the man because she didn't see his name anywhere them on their reservation list. The man said to the woman he had called to make the reservation for weeks before, and he had reserved a single room for an entire week, and and he and his reservation number. The woman said to the man they just didn't seem to have a record of it there, but she could do that, and she said she would give him a double room for 2 nights and just change him for a single. Then on Wednesday he could move into a single room for the rest of the week. And look, she would give him a voucher good for 3 dinners in their restaurant. The man agreed with her, and he thought that would work out, and paid for the meal ticket. Number four, the man said to the woman, "Welcome to city tour," and he said their bus would be live in just 5 minutes to the Natural History Museum. The woman agreed with him, and she hoped they could spend on boring there. The man agreed with her, and he said they would have to leave there by 11. Then, if it didn't rain, they would have a walking tour of some of the nearby museum mu- monuments before arriving at their restaurant for lunch at 12. Then it was out to the art museum for the afternoon. The woman was surprised by that, and she said she hoped they didn't have to walk too far, and she supposed she would have to wait until the the day the day after to get to the shopping district. Number five, the woman complained to the man she had tried to call his the night before, but he had been home, and she wanted to know where he had been. The man replied to her he had had went had to the movie with some friend after work, and he he told her to call him that morning because he had knew he has been out all day the day before. The woman was sorry about that, and she said she had forgot. So she wanted to know if he was still interested in seeing the play, and she wanted to buy the ticket that day. She said she could get them for Friday or Saturday night or Sunday afternoon. The man agreed with her, and he said he would rather go in the afternoon than at night. So she could get them for Sunday. Thanks for listening.